Tell us, how proud of you that it's being featured here at the DTLA Festival?
Oh, I'm so happy, as a person of color and a queer man, for the festival to highlight and want to promote our voices, and to be included in that is such a privilege and an honor, and so I'm really happy I was able to show my series here with such an amazing collection of other creators as well.
So tell me about this webisode series of yours that you created here.
Yeah, so Waking Up with Strangers, it's an anthology short-form digital series, all based on true stories, and it follows the morning after a hookup, and the usually comical, awkward, and embarrassing truths that happens from that.
So how did you originally came up with the idea for this web series?
Well, you should see my dating life. Was probably the onus behind it. So it was me and some friends were sitting around one day. We were drinking some wine and we were just talking, and then we realized that we all have these crazy, terrible hookup stories, right? And I was talking to them. I was like, what is a common thread? What's happening that we keep doing this? And then for me, it was a search for intimacy. We're in this social media culture. There's so much stuff online, but you don't really get to know people. I think we're craving something, so people constantly doing or going through hooking up with people, and you wake up with someone, you don't know their last name, you don't know where they're from, it's a total stranger, and I wanted to highlight that in a short form comedic way that I think really speaks to a lot of my generation's current experience with looking for more than just sex.
Well, it sounds like the LA life here.
100% the LA life, and New York, and probably everywhere actually, everywhere. Yeah.
So how much content that you actually had to create up, since it's based off real stories, and how much was fictionalized?
I would say, out of 8 episodes, 80% are probably all based on true stories from my friends. I jazzed it up a little more, but for the most part, you can't write this stuff. These people who are in these experiences, they really happen because people are doing some crazy stuff right now in hookup culture. So, not too much, unfortunately, maybe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So right now, it's 8 episodes,
8 episodes, 3 to 5 minutes, wakingupwithstrangers.com. You can watch the entire first season there.
And how many episodes it's your story?
2. So there's 4 leads, 2 female, me, a black queer male, and also a white dude. And I really wanted to I did that intentionally. I wanted to show that even though people may come from different backgrounds, if you watch any of the stories, you can probably find a way to feel connected to any of them. I wanted to show a commonality between our different experience, but still how much of us are still the same.
Yeah. And how was the reception so far?
It's been amazing. A lot of people have been sharing their stories with me, and there's some really bad ones that I haven't covered yet. It's been fantastic. A lot of people really understand what it is, and they get the jokes, and they get the point of view, and they feel, and someone was, a 49-year-old married woman said that she was crying laughing with one of my stories because she's like, that happened to me 30 years ago, but a very similar experience, and just it brought up those memories, and I understand that, and I understand why did it then, and why people are still doing it now.
Any potential for a season 2?
100%. I already have the episodes written. I was waiting for some scheduling conflicts to come out, but yeah, hopefully season 2 in the future.
And besides this project, you have anything else up the works?
I do. I have 2 other. I love creating a digital space. I love being able to the freedom it gives us as a creator. So I have one called In Limbo. It's a post-apocalyptic buddy comedy set in LA based on Dante's Inferno. And then also I have one called Recovering Claire. It's about a former nun who finds a new calling as a sex therapist. So both comedy, both can be shorter form. I think that works well for the medium of digital.
And one fun last question. What was the worst date you ever been on?
The worst. Oh gosh. Okay, this gentleman, we were at dinner, and there was 2 tables, and he left, went to the bathroom, came back, he sat at the wrong table because he couldn't tell that I was a different black person.
Oh.
Yeah. And so then I was like, and then he embarrassed came over. So that was probably one of the most didn't know I looked different than someone else.
Wow, that must have been really awkward.
The date ended there. There's no future there. So unfortunately.
Well, anyways, hey, congratulations and thank you for speaking.
Thank you so
with me.
much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.